You've poisoned this, haven't you?
Crumpets!
Next time on Survivor. 16 Americans stranded on an exotic South Pacific island, but there's a twist. All 16 castaways are convicted murderers, and the elimination trail leads directly to the electric chair, while the winner will be released back into society to kill again. Survivor 18, Death Row. I think I like this show better when the backstabbing was metaphorical.
Now, before we all get started, I thought this would be a nice time to formally welcome our new guests into the family. So guys, please say hello to Arthur Wentworth and Colin Buxbury.
Please, Jane, call me Wentworth.
Oh, but Arthur is such a nice name.
Wentworth will be fine.
Well, boys, I suppose you'd better tell us a thing or two about yourselves.
Well, let's see. I'm 22 years old, born and raised in London. What else? Oh, yes, I am starting to become a supervillain. I'm entirely bent on world domination and have made numerous attempts on the lives of Princess Di, Mother Teresa, and JFK, to name but a few.
But all these people are dead.
Yes. Oh, and I'm also quite partial to a fine cup of English breakfast tea.
And you, Buxbury? More or less the same thing, really. Except that I'm 21. And I prefer Earl Grey.
You two have so much in common. I'm amazed you've never met before.
Truth be told, Jane, Wentworth and I have already made each other's acquaintance. We met quite a while ago, actually.
Really? We had no idea. You've hardly said a word to each other since you got here.
Not to worry, you weren't to know. Let's just say that Wentworth and I have quite a history. There's that damn string quartet again. Hey, you with the viola! Keep it down out there!
Sorry, Mr. Hill.
You were saying something ominous. I'll be blunt, Richard. We are, the two of us, charming, intelligent, but nonetheless unfathomably evil super genii.
Genii, of course, being the plural for genius.
Furthermore, we are sworn arch-enemies. We are each of us challenging housemates at the best of times, but when you put Wentworth and I together in the same place, it just spells trouble. And I mean that literally. Wheel of Fortune! Could I have a K for, kittens? Of course, I know that it spells trouble now, but it's much harder when you're actually a contestant.
Buxbury is right.
About the contestant thing.
About everything. Buxbury arrived here first, so I'll pack my things and find alternative accommodation elsewhere.
Don't be silly, boys. You can't leave, especially after bringing us such a lovely British gift. What did you say it was again?
Oh, it's a wicker man. Ancient English tradition.
Well, it's lovely. Did you weave the whole thing yourself?
Oh, goodness, no. I have unusually soft hands, and they don't appreciate it when I manipulate twine and string, let alone wicker.
He's not lying. He was absolutely useless in Scouts, although somehow he kept on earning all those good merit badges.
Now, where's my boy with the soft hands?
I earned those badges. Just a minute. Oh, it's you. What do you want?
My proposition reads thus. You and I should enter into some sort of agreement. A truce, if you will.
A truce?
Bless you.
Gadzooks, man. Have you lost your mind? We are sworn enemies. I mean, you tried to kill me on 13 separate occasions last week alone. And me, well, since we've been in this house, I've rigged your bedroom door with plastic explosive, laced your meatloaf with trace amounts of arsenic, and even replaced your Tybo workout cassettes with the actual videotape from The Ring.
Hey, sorry, man. Just came out to grab a bite to eat. God, I love apples.
You remember now, don't you? We despise each other, you and I.
Well, may we abhor one another, Wentworth, but I think it would be in our mutual best interest to just stay out of each other's hair and focus our energies towards more productive ends. Besides, it is not the first time we've done something like this. If you remember, we teamed up to defeat our mutual enemy, Woxfold Thomasbury.
Ah, yes, old Woxy. I wonder how he's going.
I'll get you for this, Wentworth and Buxbury, if it's the last thing I do! Now where's my cellmate with the soft hands?
I am loath to admit it, but you make a valid point. Very well, I shall adhere to the terms of your proposition. I accept the truce.
I see no reason why we can't sort this out like gentlemen. We have, after all, both agreed to a ceasefire.
Very well. Business?
Yes, I'll have that. Funnies?
Yes, I'll take that one.
Crumpets.
World news?
Thank you. Oh, good, it worked.
Now let's split the rest. I will take the classifieds, agenda, and the obituaries. I have some loose ends to tie up, you see. And you can have epicure, travel, and the crossword.
Deal. What do we do with teen time?
Oh, just leave it here, I suppose. Give it to me! Give it to me! I want it! I want
Let
it!
go! You're ripping it!
I thought we had a truce.
Yes, well, of one thing you can most certainly be sure. This means war. Actually, could I trade you epicure for agenda?
Ladies, gentlemen, I'm afraid it's not looking good. Times are tough. Investors are scared and profits are down. The guys upstairs are really putting pressure on us.
That's impossible, sir. We're already on the top floor. There are no guys upstairs.
Oh, you think so?
I say, my boy, they better increase profits down there quick smart. What?
I agree, old sport. I'm cold. Now, according to the results of a recent survey, management strategists are split 50-50 as to whether positive or negative reinforcement is the more effective course of action. So we're gonna do both. By the end of the week, the employee with the smallest portfolio is gonna be fired.
Fired? They gotta be joking.
Who do these guys think they are?
I've been working here for 20 years!
Conversely, whoever has the biggest portfolio by week's end gets an all-expenses-paid vacation to Star City Casino in New Zealand.
New Zealand? They gotta be joking.
Who do these guys think they are?
I've been working here for 20 years!
All right, everybody, back to work.
I may be second at the moment, but by the end of the week, that trip will be mine. Booyah! Now, I just got to find another 10 grand to beat Donald into top spot. Hey, wait a minute. Haven't you got that big deal coming up soon with the Salzburgs?
Are you nuts? It's my biggest deal for the year. No way, Rich, no way.
I'll hand whatever commission I make directly over to you with a 5% bonus paid out of my own pocket. And plus, I'll bring you along for the trip.
You got space in the car?
I've got space in my bag.
Deal.
A free trip to New Zealand? Rich, I'm so proud of you. But how on earth did you make more than $10,000 profit in just 1 week?
I can't breathe in here.
Never you mind, honey. Never you mind. All right, guys, let's roll.
We'll see you in a week, boys. Take care.
Just so you know, I do plan on killing you. You have a snowball's chance in hell of surviving the week.
Oh, really? Well, you've got a snowman's chance in hell of surviving the week.
Snowman's chance in hell? What sort of chance is that?
Yeah, I mean, when I first got down here, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was tough.
I'm melting! I'm melting!
But you make do, you know? You settle in, you make friends, ultimately, you get by.
That's enough for you, Dave?
You bet it is, Al.
Putting in a late one tonight, big guy?
Oh, I'll probably be here till about eternity. Maybe half past eternity.
Hey, Davo, watch out for the lava.
Right back at you, champ.
No, really, look out. I'm melting! I'm melting!
Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's certainly no picnic. The coffee's terrible.
Dave, I'll need that Gibson account by 5.
Can do, boss.
I'm melting!
Contrary to popular belief, it's not all doom and gloom down here. Every second Wednesday is Hawaiian shirt day. Plus, I was just promoted, you know. Bigger office, air conditioner. So... added perks.
I suppose it's actually a little better than a snowball's chance in hell, but he'd still be up against it. The point is, I'm going to kill you too.
Ah. First violin's a little sharp.
Cello could be louder too. That's vile, Wentworth. He's scheming. I can sense it. I've already wasted far too much of my time on botched physical thuggery. It is time to consult the spiritual world. Yes, hello. I'm looking for the Lord of Darkness, please. Yes, I'll hold. Oh, Lucifer, old chap, it's Buxbury. How are you? And the wife and kids? Oh, those little ankle biters are growing up so fast. No, I meant it literally. They bit my ankles last time I visited. Well, the reason I call is that I need a haunting, and possibly a possession. By this evening. Half an hour or it's free, right? Yes. Anyway, you really are too kind. It's been a pleasure catching up. Okay, goodbye. No, you hang up first. No, you. All right, guys. What does everybody want to do? I want to go swimming.
I want to order room service.
I want to go shopping.
I want to get the hell out of here.
Well, I want to go gambling, so we're going to do that first.
That despicable Buxbury. I can feel it in my bones. His plans to do away with me are creaking into motion. Little does he know he shall not survive to see them through. Behold, Buxbury, your day of reckoning approacheth. There goes that damned fuse again. Wait a minute. These fuses are all fine. Buxbury! Show yourself, you fiendish ghoul. All right, that's quite enough of that. Hold it right there.
Okay, you got me. Just one thing, though. I'm a ghost. Is this not scaring you?
No, not at all. This isn't the first time I've dealt with the supernatural. All right, that's quite enough of that. Hold it right there.
Whoa, God, okay, I'll stop. Jeez, buddy, shouldn't you be terrified of me?
No, not at all. This isn't the first time I've dealt with the supernatural. All right, that's quite enough of that. Hold it right there.
Okay, don't shoot. Geez, aren't you like spooked out or something?
No, not at all. This isn't the first... You get the idea. All right, Casper, time to start squealing. I assume it was Buxbury who hired you, yes? Well then, you can give him this message from me. It'll take more than mere spooks and phantoms to worry the likes of Arthur Percival Wentworth. On second thoughts, I can tell him that myself. Buxbury! I say, Buxbury, can you hear me?
Yes, what is it?
It'll take more than mere spooks and phantoms to worry the likes of Arthur Percival Wentworth.
Oh, crumpets. Carry on.
Well, my good man, you seem to have outlived your usefulness. And for the record, bleeding walls are so cliché.
This place totally sucks. If craps means what I think it does, then this country is weirder than I thought. And I've heard all those sheep rumours.
Well, we should probably head back to our room soon anyway. That decoy we built for Dad isn't going to hold him forever. Go, fish! You got a jack?
I may have failed in the past, old chap, but today retribution shall finally be mine. Say hello to my little friend, The Taurus. Today's horoscope. Due to circumstances beyond your own control, you shall meet a fiery death from above.
Horoscopes. There we are. Taurus, due to circumstances beyond your own control, you shall meet a fiery death from above. But that could be anyone. Ooh, but I will be coming into some monies.
All that remains is to program the coordinates. Now, where did I put the remote? Fare thee well, Buxbury. What the devil? The remotes must have been switched.
All right, guys. Time to slide.
That's not working! Man, I am sick of getting stuck in these trans-dimensional hellholes.
You know what? I don't need this. I'm also in Crossing Jordan, okay?
Yeah, well, I was in the Indiana Jones films, as well as Lord of the Rings, as Gimli and Treebird.
I was in Red Alert 2, the game.
Yeah? Well, I've been in stuff too.
Like what?
Whoops.
What the hell is whoops?
And the making of sliders.
No, it's not properly aligned yet. God knows where it might end up.
Swing and a miss, Wentworth. Swing and a miss.
Crumpets! Oh, Buxbury, I almost forgot. What was that surprise you were talking about earlier this week? You know, the one you had in store for me? Oh, it wasn't that pitiful excuse for a haunting, was it? Good Lord, that wouldn't have frightened a 2-year-old. And if you think that displaying your ineptitude to me is surprising, then you've got another thing coming.
Well, you're certainly talking it up now, aren't you, old boy? But you know what they say. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Or should I say, launch missiles?
Shut up!
No, you shut up!
No, you!
No, you!
No, you!
I see you've learned a few new moves from Master Ching.
Yes, and I see you've picked up a few new techniques from your Thai bow videos.
It's really quite good. You know, I'm thinking of buying Billy's boot camp.
Well, Buxbury, how do you like these apples?
Did somebody say apples? Don't mind if I take a few of these, do ya? I just love them. Ah, geez, 5 o'clock. I gotta go. Someone in Delaware watched the tape last week. You know, it's always so much harder getting back into this thing. Wheel of Fortune! Oh God, change it back! Change it back!
Oh, shut up. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. Time to die. Out of ammo? But it doesn't even use bullets. Hello? Oh, yes, Jane, how are you? It's me, Wentworth.
Hi, Arthur. Listen, we're just calling to let you know that we'll be home a little earlier than originally planned. New Zealand wasn't quite what we expected.
New Zealanders.
Anyway, we'll be home in about 5 minutes. That should give you enough time to clean up, right?
Yeah, you know what? 5 minutes should be plenty.
Eep. Damn it, man. Don't just stand there. We've got to get this place cleaned up.
But it's such a mess. We'll never get it done in time.
You need to clean fast? Well, I'm the cat for that. We'll have this house sparkling. I'm the cat in a hat.
Oh, yes, I've heard of this guy. Supposedly he's quite good.
And he does gardens too. That costs extra.
Well, you'd better be good, my feline friend, because we only have 4 minutes left. Tighten bolts in leg B with Allen key. Well, where the hell's the Allen key?
Oh, crumpets, the second floor.
When did they install the elevator?
Oh, for God's sakes, man, not now! Oh my God! What the hell happened here?
Ah, yes, well, we, sort of wrecked the place.
You left it like this? Yes, well, we tried to clean it up, but... Well, we only had 4 minutes.
You know, all things considered, we actually got quite a bit done.
Boys, I don't really know what to say. I open up my doors to you. I take you in. I treat you as my own. I embrace you to my bosom. And this is how you repay me. By destroying our home. Jane and I, the kids, we spent years, no, months, building a loving home, and you managed to destroy it all in the space of 5 days. I'd like to consider myself a reasonable man, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you boys to leave. And oh my God, will somebody please kill this goddamn string quartet? We're even.